Welcome to DataViz Daily. I'm Kevin McGinley, and we've been working with our election debate data for quite a while, and I thought what I'd do is actually showcase a feature that I've been meaning to talk about, story mode or insights and narration, where we can actually kind of tell a story about a data set using the Insight and Narrate feature. So you can see here up in our upper right hand corner we've got Prepare, Visualize, Narrate. We're on Visualize right now. We also have this icon here where we can create insights. What this does is it will actually sort of take a snapshot of our canvas at a point in time and add it to our narration area, where you'll see the view will change here. So as I switch from Visualize to Narrate, now you'll see a number of tabs running along the bottom here where I've taken sort of snapshots of my canvas at points in time. Now, what I'm doing when I'm creating this is I'm actually literally, creating something on the canvas, taking a snapshot of it, clearing the canvas, doing something completely new on that same canvas, taking another snapshot, etc. So this kind of allows me to sort of track my progress of what I'm doing as I'm going along the way. And then what I can use is this feature up here in the toolbar called Presentation Mode, where it just sort of gets rid of the whole sort of display of the application and focuses on the particular insights. Then we get a little navigation bar going along here at the bottom. We see our dots representing our insights, and we can tell a story. Like in this first insight, we've got sort of a number of word counts by day within the within the election. So we had 4 elections: September 26th, October 4th. Our other one was on the 10th, and the last one was on the 19th. And what this kind of shows us is that the second debate, which was the vice presidential debate, actually had the lowest number of words spoken, whereas the last presidential debate actually had the highest. And you can see here I've added a minimum and maximum range band to this visualization. I'm also showing the same thing in a timeline view here at the bottom. If we move to the next visualization, or the next insight, what we were looking at here is sort of a word count by affiliation. So what we can do is see in this instance that Republicans spoke more overall words during the debate than the Democrats did, who obviously both of them did more than the moderator, since it's the candidates who should speak the most. It's interesting to note here is that in the first debate, Trump definitely spoke more words than Hillary did. Kaine and Pence were pretty even in the vice presidential debate. Trump was definitely higher than Hillary, but not quite as high in the third debate. And Hillary actually overtook Trump in the third debate in terms of the number of words spoken. Our moderators also got more verbose as the debates went on as well. Moving into the next insight, what we're looking at here is a tag cloud of all the different words color grouped by the Republicans and the Democrats. The word going being an interesting word to call out here. Both candidates talk about what they're going to do. Quite often, this is the word that was spoken the most in the debates, which was pretty interesting to note. Moving on to the next insight, we're actually looking at this more from a correlation perspective, or a commonality perspective, if you will. Correlation being the wrong word there. Republicans and Democrats both say certain words quite frequently. Country, people, will, going, those are all key words. Think is another word that they both say a lot. And this just kind of differentiates between the words that they both say, words that only, the Republicans say. For example, Trump likes to use the word great a lot as an example. Moving on to the next insights. These next two are actually going to be very similar, just sort of two different perspectives. We're looking at the candidates, the Republican or the presidential and vice presidential candidates on the right side, and some key words on the left side. And ISIS is definitely a word that Trump liked to say quite a bit. What's interesting here is that, terrorism and, was much more common than terrorists and terrorist. And that was even more common than terror. Switching to a more domestic view of things, here you can see that Clinton likes to definitely talk about jobs and tax a lot, as well as the economy. She was the one who spoke about the economy the most, or mentioned the word economy. And then moving to our last visualization, which you saw kind of at the top of the video, This is looking at, how they might have changed Clinton and Trump with certain words over their 3 debates. So, for example, we can see in the top one that, Clinton really had a dip in talking about jobs in her second debate and really rebounded on that, quite a bit. Whether that was intentional or not sure. Same thing from an economy standpoint, where Trump, liked to talk about ISIS quite a bit during the first 2 debates, but really sort of dropped off during the third debate. So hopefully this gives you an idea of what the sort of insight narration capability is within data visualization. Also maybe told you a little bit about the debates and what the candidates like to say. This was a little bit longer of a DataViz Daily episode, so I thank you for having the patience to stick with me. So for DataViz Daily, I'm Kevin McGinley. Thanks for watching.